Hello, bonsoir, and welcome to the weekly stream. So, I'm kind of late because I was sleeping this morning, so there's no much people, but that's not an issue. And we'll still play good Janggi, so there's good chance that we get to the 7th dance that would require 4 victories. And let's start to play. Alright, so slightly weaker elo. We should get that if we don't blunder.
Okay, let's go.
Again, inner elephant against side elephant, and he goes opening on the side of east elephant, which is not the most popular opening. What could I try? Okay, I go quite basic. Maybe I'm already trying to see if I could get that rook. For example, cannon there is answered by cannon there. Check, I move, elephant there. Okay, why not? Check likely. Okay, no, he directly comes back, which is fine for me. And I guess he'll bring the other knight. Oh no. So I go to the center. If he takes, I move on check, and that's losing the cannon. So maybe he'll come back there, but that would mean losing the tempo because he could have done knight there and cannon jumps. So that's not the story of today, and therefore we'll protect the pawn. And probably try to remove the knight from that file, since it's one piece about being taken by the cannon. So we'll try something else. I added the tempo right now to get some space for my rook. And if I go there, that could be an idea actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So he could exchange the rooks, which would be okay for me. Or do that, but I kind of jump into the play, and I will have some nice tricks. I could take there, and that's a checkmate threat if he takes back. So that's forbidden. And I really believe that I take there. So that's maybe falling. I don't see yet too much counterplay for him, so I guess we are already in quite a good position. But of course we need to hold that until the very end. So if I don't move back the elephant, I can just be taken. Alright, we got a pawn. Let's mind the square here. That would be a great fight for my rook, but looks like not yet, even though now it seems really promising to bring the rook there or take the elephant if he goes for the defense. Yeah, I bring the rook here, whatever happens. I will have to pay attention about that, but that should be okay. So there is a pawn that I could take. It takes the guard. And I do edge check, but my cannon will be pinned after all. Like there. I think that works. Okay. Check before, that's the safest. And take. But if I come back, then he cannon takes, and that's threatening my both rooks, this one and this one. So I can't remove directly the cannon, but I calculated that it can't be threatened directly neither. So best practice is probably to prevent that cannon from going to useful squares. And a way to shift. Nope. Nope. I can't move that cannon. Yeah, a way to shift that, therefore, is to unpin the rook. Yeah, we are still in a great spot because if cannon takes, threatening the cannon there and the rook, I have rook takes, knight intermediate check, and that's a killer. So he went for removing the king from the central file and trying things with the cannon, but he ended up messed up on that side of the board. I think he should have gone for exchanging the rook at some point rather than bringing the pawn and closing that rook. That would be my analysis. Because now I don't see so much for him. Okay. Okay. I guess I prefer to go with my knight. This will be a good square. Very good square. But before, simply removing the cannon. Or maybe not, since he brings the cannon there. So this check. Yep. No, that's over for blue, I would say. Yeah, but this, and that's dead. Hello, Diamondbacks and Jazzy. Sorry for awkward timing, but I was too tired this morning, so I say, okay, why not streaming in the afternoon? And last week I said that I couldn't stream this week, but plans were cancelled, so okay, we take that. But it's good to have you here. Check. Yeah, that's not so much material remaining for blue. The elephant and the cannon are dying. Yeah, okay, that seems to be... no, I won't rematch, even though that could be an idea. If we get a look at the graph, we can see that we basically never got in any troubles. When was the blunder? 2 moves ago. What do you mean by Tokyo Olympics? Yeah, and that's what I said. Elephant takes, and there is the checkmate threat, and that's complicated. All right, so we are up 1 victory, and we just continue to dig on that. And let's see What we got? Nothing. Okay, try again. All right, 5 done. 2200 elo, and we are back again with Han. Yep, center elephant against center elephant. Hello, Kellen. Welcome there. All right. Check. So I expect an elephant there, but I will push that pawn in that case. Yeah, I have to push it directly. Otherwise, the rook just comes and it's too late. Rook there, I see. That's the idea. Oops. Nope, that's the idea. How do we get... maybe I want to try that. But that's check and rook there. Check. Okay. Rook there. And knight here. I'm trying weird stuff. Not sure it works actually. F and there, okay, that's not so aggressive idea for now. And I think I would be happy if I could bring the rook there. Yeah. We expected that one. Knight there. Knight there. Can I just give the elephant? That's a good question. Because elephant takes. Takes, but this one is nah, not so useful after that. Okay, I want to try something. Rook takes. Elephant takes. that threatening the rook. Not so sure. Not so sure. But my other rook can quickly come into the play there or there. So my target is that there is some holes there. If I could bring the knight here, that would be a great square. And I'm hoping maybe to get use of that column. Okay, so he doesn't go for the pawn, but more for a solid defense. Even though I could take some knight if nothing happens. So let's say play that knight here. Yeah, okay, no. Oh, pawn push. Not the best. Hello, Julien. Okay. Sack is there. Enough reasons to sack here. Not sure. That's not going well. Okay. Cannon takes, yeah. That was the winning idea. But that gave me a tempo to activate this rook. But I miss. I still miss something to be annoying. Okay, cannot there. If I sacrifice, take, check, cannon there, that's not working. Rook sack, takes, rook takes, and I can get the cannon. Yeah, okay, that's a way to solve the problem. I have to pay attention if he brings a cannon there, because I have two rooks aligned. My idea is to unpin that cannon and also maybe to give some job there. But yeah, now that's what's coming. So I'm moving that cannon so that my elephant protects there, because I will probably need to remove both rooks from that fight so that I still have the double protection. Knight there. How useful is that? It's not, but but it's funny enough to be played. Okay. Cannon there, yep. So take, 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 king take, and after that, the knights are doing a too good job. Okay, that's forcing the move. There's no intermediate move with the knight. So now we don't have a great score. Yeah. But we will try some idea by bringing a cannon in the center, this one. We have what we need to rotate, and if he goes rook there, that's even faster. But oh, that's kind of the only square he has, because, I mean, he could go there, but that's dangerous. Not the best square. Oh, right. Do we just go back? So that will be pushed. Yes, we just go back. Okay, now you are in a better situation. Yeah, elephant, never forget. Checking all mobilities, otherwise that's a big no-no. Knight there. I'm okay if he brings the knight, because the knight will be trapped by the own pawns. I'm more afraid of a pawn's push like that, but that's okay. This is quite useless. Okay, yeah, I think the end game was losing for him, because I had time and sacrifice there. And if we look the graph, yeah, that's more or less that was expected. I was losing, but giving me a rook for sure helped quite a bit. So I did a bad move just there. Let me check that. So there, and if he takes, okay, I still want elephant takes, something like that. The elephant takes. The idea is to unpin the cannon in order to take the rook, and if that rook moves, then the other is threatened. So that was a defense, but putting the rook there is, yeah, not the most intuitive, and in my early calculation I already considered that. Okay, but that was a bad idea. And then, yeah, that's already +2. But he missed a nice move. That was to bring the rook there, and that put us back to tie. Okay, so this to bring the cannon and try to trap the rook. Okay, that's a bit far-fetched for me. Again, I was slightly better here. Can we see why? 1626. Okay, again, same idea. I didn't find the idea directly. I preferred to unpin and get mobility. That was not the way to go. I just want to check what made the situation worse. Okay, so cannon there before to... Yeah, so that the rook has to go there or there. And once everything is exchanged, I kind of gain the tempo and kind of save the knight. So here he was still in a better position, even putting the rook in that square. But this was the killer, as we saw that. All right, so we are getting closer and closer to the seventh dan. And I let some holes in my opening, I guess. And we are again with Han, and let's go.
Let's go.
This time for outer elephants. Push, take, and that will be a super weak pawn for me. So maybe I prefer to prepare support with the rook before breaking the center. And he probably won't bring the pawn. Okay. So this. Wahoo! What does that mean? Hello? Hello, hello. Okay, I'm not sure at all about that. But I will play it like this. And bring the rook there. Right now I can't really move that cannon. There's a knight that it's important not to forget. Otherwise that's just... Can I read Korean? Yeah, I can. Your name is Yoromilki. But I don't know what that means. Okay, so that little guy will go there. Well, Korean alphabet is very logical, so it's not the hardest alphabet to read, but it's harder to get used to the vocabulary and grammar. Okay. Like to... All right, I'm going for it. And then put the elephant and prepare the push. Yeah, that's how you stop it, of course. But that knight will be annoying if I'm not wrong. Very annoying. Okay, I could go there. He brings the elephant. And that's check. Yeah, but even on check, I believe having the central pawn is very important. But check is fork. Oh no. Yeah, but even if he forks, then we have the cannon threatened in the very end, so yes, that's fine. All right. Yeah, because if knight takes, I take there. brings the other cannon. Oh, but he couldn't take my rook because that was pinned. Yeah. Let's... Oh. Okay, that's more painful than expected. Okay, so that's not defended anymore, but if it takes, I think that will be hard to stop that. So let's assume he moves the elephant, rook takes, king takes, elephant check, knight there, cannon check, and elephant takes rook. Okay, the arrow messed up, but you got the idea. And that's a nice combination. So either I take the cannon on check, either I win something. I don't know what, but I win something. So check. Check. Forced to put a knight. And cannon check. Check. Okay, there seems to be the best. There's no intermediate move. What on cannon there? Check. Maybe that's better because I will have hard time bringing back the cannon if I move the elephant. Yeah, he will do that after taking so this before. Check. King there. Rook check is not a good idea because both of the knights protect each other. So let's simply take that. And maybe this after. No, that's not great because rook there. Rook there is not the best because I can't check, even though I was blocking the knight. So just that. I don't have a better score, that's the issue. But his king is not on the best position. I think I can do that. Because I have mate if he takes the elephant. And if it doesn't, I kind of force bad squares. Okay, so elephant check. Sounds pretty natural. King there. And we kill that. That's one of the worst square for an elephant because... Oh no, that's the bad square for the elephant. All right, I will have to deal with the pair of knights. And there is a lot of time before the pawn comes. Knight check, that's not a fork, we need to check those. Oh. Is this a good idea? I don't think so. If I take, I'm dead. Don't like that so much. Okay, pound there. No, I stream on Twitch at the same time. But I have one viewer on Twitch. I don't really advertise so much. But I began, I don't know, that was 1.5 years ago on YouTube, because most of the Korean streamers that I could meet at the World Cup were on YouTube, so I started there. And I don't know, that's probably 3 months ago or 2 months ago, I began on Twitch, but I have like 8 followers on Twitch. But I know some people prefer this platform, so that was not a big investment to deliver content on Twitch also.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, I have to take this one seriously. If I go there, knight takes, rook check, knight check, knight come back. Okay, I know that's not working, but I don't really believe I have any chance if I simply take the exchange. So I'd go for an aggressive variation, trying with my own material. So if he takes with the rook, that's a mate directly, since the cannon still covers that square. But taking with the knight should be enough to survive, I would say, even though I will have some ideas with my knight. Okay. Check. Yep, so now I could take back that, and that means it was just another way to make the exchange. Yep, I'm going for that. Alright, so now I really suffer that cannon. That won't be able to move. There's still no knights to, yeah, to get to those squares. But now they are arriving. Ugh. This, so I have a checkmate there if he moves. Any good square for my rook? Yeah, actually, I was also impressed by my own performance. I wasn't expecting to play that well because there was the jet lag and I was not so much used on playing on a real board. That's not the same than playing on a kakao Janggi, so I had quite a lot of success there, probably more than my own level, so benefiting from that. Hello, Petrus. It's been a long time. Hope you are doing fine. Okay, check. That's not helping. Or maybe it is. No, knight takes. Okay, we forget that. Let's try that. So, knight there. Rook check. King there. I'm kind of stuck. Hello, Jojo. Again, also, it's been a long time. Alright, so he went for the more passive way, which I won't complain, but I guess that's solid enough to hold. So check. Knight takes. Ah, is that working? It looks promising. It looks really promising. Yeah, and checkmate. Oof. That was, yeah, a nice tactic to finish that because I was dead otherwise.
10초
Yep,
남았습니다.
that's game over. And when I bring the knight, I'm not sure there is... No, there's no way to stop that once I knight check. Because the only move was king there, and that could just do check. Okay, so I managed to get used of the cannon and the mobility I had, but in the long term I was completely dead once. Yeah, but he played a passive move with the knight going there on my calculation was winning. Hello, Anna. Welcome. Yeah. And we get the mate. So we are, nope, one victory to the 7th dan. And that was quite an interesting game, even though if we look at the graph, I was undergoing most of the game. I want to check my first blunder. So we went from this, and so opening the pawn there was a bad idea because, and there I want to check the variation. Okay, this I guess. 42, 40, yes. I don't know why blue are in such a great position. Take, no, okay, that's bad. Let's go to the next blunder. Okay. So that was not working. Not at all. Chess cannon takes, and indeed I have nothing to do. Okay. Should have seen that coming. Alright, we just check the very end. So here, better score. Okay, I was thinking about knight there, 84. Yeah. But that's completely losing. No, that's mate in 3, and that was the move. Okay, so I didn't miss the tactic. Alright, let's go for, I hope, the last game of the 610. And by the way, if one of you wants to play with me, we can do that. Especially if I can reach the 7 dan. I would be glad to play with one of you. And we are with Cho to play that one. We go for right side elephant against inner elephant. And the chat is going Korean now. It's fine, you can speak Korean in the chat, I don't mind. Okay, we go with the rook. Like there. All right. Rook there, okay. I don't see that so often. And I'm not sure I'm getting the idea. Probably to move it there and having some trap. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so my idea is to bring the elephant so that he pushes the pawn, and I will sacrifice. Okay, that's not working anymore. We can forget that. Oh, yeah, he speaks French. I can understand what he says, so he has enough French skills. Probably way better than my Korean. I go for something different. And if he goes there, oops, there, I don't mind giving away the elephant. Yeah, that's more or less accepted. So check, because my counterplay is that his elephant is paralyzed. And to defend, yeah, I mean, that's okay. So you have a fork to get a pawn. But I have to mind that the rook will enter quickly in the play. But if I... Yeah, I go for that. Yeah, I can read Peransu, but that's that's all of it in the sentence. So this... that will be a messy game, because I'm not so sure about if there is some way back. there. For now, it's okay because there is no pieces, but I'm expecting one piece to come, which will be an issue. So this, or I can directly go with the knight. Yeah, but knight there. Okay, rook there is not working so much because I have my own cannon protecting. Nice to meet you. It's 반갑습니다 in Korean, isn't it? Ah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, coming back to the only square, but once he takes, that will open him the file, even though I'm not sure there is yet anything to dig. Okay, now there is some real issues. There are some real issues. There, on push push, cannon takes, and cannon back. Yeah, that's an idea. Guess the elephant covers that square. So that was preventing. I want to push there. Takes, rook takes, elephant check. If rook there, I take. But I'm losing an elephant in the story. I'm dying in that game. Yeah, really not the greatest. I'm not sure we'll be able to win that one. It's not really well engaged. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Rook takes. Yeah. My motivation was to remove the pressure. That will allow the cannon for other change, because when I move the pawn, then that cannon would have stayed there for a long time. What if I push? That can't be bad. He could sack at some point, which will be annoying. Okay. We have a check. Okay. Knight there.
10초 남았습니다.
If you practice hard enough, you'll get your first dan, I guess. Ouch. I think that was mainly to prevent the cannon from moving, but that can be threatened directly. So we have one more tempo that we'll use to avoid losing a knight for a cannon, and we'll be able to remove one of the knight, and we could exploit that by checking in the end. Yeah, our elephant also covers there, so no rush. Probably this is the most annoying. I would prefer knight takes. Knight there, so that's an exchange. That I can't really refuse because I don't have better move and I have a fork. Yeah, and there, the cannon is not dead yet. Check. How useful is that? That's trapping my own elephant. Okay, I think I'll take that. That sounds the most reasonable. And this pawn is really holding the game because I would be undergoing knight there otherwise, which would be slightly annoying. Yeah, cannon there. Probably expect something like that. I may go for this. Cannon takes. Because I took back the score lead. If I take the guard with the cannon, I will be losing again at the score. Well, that's important to keep the elephant. And now I have some rotation maybe that forces the elephant there, but yeah, not so useful. Okay, he blocks that threat, and my knight is kind of bad there. Knight on the corner, super strong square. Usually bad, but I will have that check. That's good for the knight. Question: is your king on 9-5 or 5-9? That's a good question. Yeah, mathematically we would say it's 5-9, but for what I understood about Janggi coordinate is that it's the rank before and the file after, so that would be 9-5, that would be 0-1, that would be 35. But in Western chess, I think it's slightly less awkward because there is letters and numbers which avoid the confusion. All right, knight check. I mean, I won't give him that tempo. Oh, okay, I was expecting pawn there. That's more interesting. So if I take, the final will be complicated. And if I don't take, also. All right, I guess I will aim for that pawn. Is that a good square? Better go here. Yeah, that's the threat. That would force knight there to defend. And yeah, and I'm happy with that. So slight variation. Now he goes with the pawn. But I think I can just push. I push cannon there. I take, he takes, and that's not really interesting. Okay, I still can buy some time. So knight takes, guard takes. Yeah, I just take my time. Let's not forget the elephant covers that square. But now the elephant is threatened. So we can use that by forcing the knight back. Couldn't do that before because I would be checked. But that was, oh, but takes and takes back. Ouch. Okay, so takes. I think if he took, he was winning. Still, there's no great square for that elephant. Okay. I guess we'll have to finish with pawns and cannon. Still, that's appreciated, but that can be countered quickly. That's a bad fortress, especially that guard. Yep. Okay. So I won't have cannons in the center for a few moves. But there will be other issues to deal with. That sounds an interesting move because that's for free for now. And at the same time, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so cannon takes, knight takes, and I'm kind of dead. Take, cannon take. All right, pawn takes. I think. Knight there. Takes, and I believe it is better to have the 2 pawns. I will be able to gain something. But he can go for cannon takes instead of knight takes. Yeah, but still, that's okay. Okay, he goes for the knight. So if he exchanges, he is losing by half a point at the score. And if I'm not messing up, I will be able to push and do something. That will take some time, but I have good hope for that position.
10초 남았습니다.
First thing to do is probably to recycle that fortress. 2, 1. Okay. I was afraid. Yeah, elephant will come to the center. So that will be a square check. Maybe forking and the cannon and the king. It takes a lot of time for an elephant to be able to threaten a piece that's next to it. So that's always a good idea. Okay, check. I don't mind. He can't sacrifice the elephant. Okay, if I move, there is some risks, but I will, for now, push. Check. Let's not forget that square is forkable. That's if that means something. Yeah, okay. That's south side to stay here. 100 move to be able to make a difference. That should be enough. All right. We have a lot of possibility for that cannon. Probably the best is, yeah, to go something there. Okay, so there's no way for me to threaten that elephant. I mean, I could try to bring a pawn on a cannon, but that's not the way to go.
10초 남았습니다.
Alright, so this, and probably something like this. Take, and I'm fine. So you're putting the king on the other side, probably to put guards to prevent from pushing. But will that be enough? I'm not sure. Yeah, and that's the square where
10초
there is
남았습니다.
not so much quick elephant attack. Take. The cannon is blocked, but there's no way to threaten him fastly enough. So we are ready to push one rank up. And things will become interesting once we approach that critical point. All right, 90 moves to
10초
go.
남았습니다.
Takes. Okay. Check. All right, this square. If I move back there, yeah, I mean, I push. That's the idea. Okay, that's a different spot. That's double threatening there, so we kill that this way. I think I'll have to retreat. No, that's a better square. Or here. There. Yeah. That will allow me to do stuffs like that, maybe. Okay, this uncheck could be annoying. And
10초 남았습니다.
check. I go there. Okay, that guy can be threatened in one move. Oh, cannon takes. Guard takes an elephant there, and the cannon was dead. Okay, that at least doesn't work anymore. Yep. Okay, 75 moves. I have to get rid of that idiot.
10초 남았습니다.
Check. We expected that one. I think going there is a better square. Maybe I should not break too early. Maybe it's better to stall a bit and wait like when there is 20 moves left to break so that he doesn't have time to play his elephant. So that's a square. This is not doing so much.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, I don't have so much time left. We could go here. All right, so what? Pass. Yeah. What happens if I push? There's no coming back if I push. I think I will wait. But I can't pass otherwise. I'm losing because that proceeds to... Yeah, I know. That proceeds to counting the points. Yeah, let's wait 30 moves. We should be okay. That's a funny square. Can block it, but I can't threaten it. Sorry, that's a slightly boring game, but yeah, okay. I think this is the only way to go for that particular game. I think I need to prepare this so that I can jump on this one. All right, bringing that here. Yeah, pass. Okay. If I go there, He goes here. I go back. And after I push. Takes. And I
10초
win.
남았습니다.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Oh, we can do that now. What do you mean by saving your turn? So I'm trying to reach close to the 200 move limits, and I plan to win the advantage just a few moves before the end. Because if I let him too much time after taking the advantage, maybe he has elephant stuffs and he will have some counterplay. While there, I will have to hold for a smaller amount of moves. So if I go there, that's a mistake. Okay, I will do it just now. I just bring the king back to the center, and I'm going there. He brings the elephant. I push. He's... you could go that. Oh no. That was badly calculated from me. Nope, there's no way.
10초 남았습니다.
Ouch. I messed up that badly. I saw it just too late. Oh. Not sure passing was the best idea. So he will flee. I go there.
(10초) 남았습니다.
Yeah, but I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh, that's just a waste of time. Yeah, that's a stupid pawn. Check. No, that's... Well, sorry for that. Oh, I have strong. Okay, and I missed. Okay, I will analyze that. So there, Is there a way to break that? Check. Cannon there. No, okay, that was his turn. Yeah, weird on. No, I should have won that. I don't know what I did. So on this move, I think that's the answer. Because I can't go there. The elephant, and I can't push. Oh, I can go there. Yeah, once you are there. So if elephant takes, I take there. So maybe the best is to retreat. And once that's done, I need to use that. No, I don't see how to open it. Already that. Yeah, okay. Let's check a moment where I had where I missed a tactic. Before Troll goes to the first line, how to move second in front of Pro, and then you can move Pro to take Sa. Yeah, but I don't think he's forced to take it. That's my issue. Okay. So here. Knight there. Okay, I'll just follow. Knight there. Cannon is kind of blocked. Okay, boom. Oh, and I get that. And instead I went for something silly. So he retreats, and again I missed the combination. Okay, that was one fail and another one. Oh, that will be painful to watch that, because that looks like a strong advantage. Nope, okay, sorry. It's too fast. So here, +1. What was the move? Not getting it. Elephant there. Yeah, I had the idea about using the fact that the cannon is not there to remove the knight, but the good move was to go with the elephant. Well, I won't stop on that. I try to recover, and we go for same side elephant. All right, let's forget that game and play a new one. Push, okay. Not so sure about that, but so if I go there, the risk is elephant takes. I need to push now because otherwise he brings the cannon. That's a bit too late. Okay. That to check if he brings back the rook to claim the file. He does. Two ideas. I can wait like this and progress somewhere else, or suggest the exchange. Before that, I will hide my king. Okay, he goes there. There is a fork that, sorry, but there is too much people. Def and takes. I mean, I like this one. I still can't move the elephant. Oh no, sorry, forget it. I can. Yep, that sounds reasonable. That would be great. Because I take which one is the best? Probably this one. Because I'm expecting to be threatened and I will be able to defend, and the elephant still has the mobility. Yeah. Can I keep the pawn? Hello Quentin, welcome. Please do that. Yeah, I mean that's fine also. So knight takes, check, there. I lose the rook. Meh. If I go there, cannot check. Oh, so I'm losing. No, I'm not losing, but that's not great. Yeah, check. Takes. Knight takes. Check. But I feel pretty weak on that side of the board. I would be happy if I could exchange a cannon for a knight. I would be happy if I could save that elephant also. But I'm not so sure. Okay, this check forces this move. Let's not forget the rook and the guard there are pinned, both of them. So that gives only this idea. And that's not killing me yet. That was a free pawn. No, that was not a free pawn. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Check. If I move the pawn. Don't like where this is going. Yeah, I need to get rid of all those alignments. That's the reason why I'm doing that. Yes, that's appreciated also. And now I bring the king back there. And if rook check, I can put the quad. That's better this way. Okay, no. What about that? Takes. Check.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, I play it safely. Could have been an idea. I still got time to do it. But I guess I'll play safe. And I don't have enough money to buy time, so I will have to finish with the 30-second Bayomi. Okay, that's good. We force the knights on the board, which will be quite useless for a few moves. Or cannon there, but that's optimistic if I'm not wrong. Check. Yes. Taking doesn't work. I have this in mind. Sorry, this. But it brings back the
10초
cannon.
남았습니다.
There's nothing he can put here for now, so we can just grab that one. And if knight goes... Okay, that's good, actually. Because now I have an open file. I think this rook there.
10초 남았습니다.
Okay, better to go here. So now the elephant is more or less pinned. And we have a very dangerous threat. I think that's checkmating, or not so far from. Because, yeah, both rooks and a cannon supporting. That's quite a good new. I would go for rook there if I was red. First thing. First thought. Sorry. Okay, that's the... to go. Nothing there. This one is a bit useless. Cannon there, so rook check, cannon goes something somewhere.
(10초) 남았습니다.
Check. If cannon in the middle, the problem may probably be elephant there. Yeah, I can really consider that move if I don't have anything better, because that will fall apart. I think I got this. You have to make sure there's not... Oh, that's pinning my rook. I kind of forgot that. No.
10초 남았습니다.
I don't know what to play. Yeah, but I will lose. Ah, that's a shame. Okay.
10초 남았습니다.
Oof. So there is a nice trick there. That's check. And that's not working. Oh. I
10초 남았습니다.
rook takes could be played for him. So take. Pawn takes. Rook check.
10초 남았습니다.
No, I'm too slow. I don't know what to do.
(10초) 남았습니다.
Check, checkmate. If it takes, I go here. And that's covered. Yes. Okay. Oof, that was a tense game. But that's over. Because I had the same time to calculate what I could do and to make sure that I was not checkmated if I invested a tempo somewhere. But I don't know if he could defend it. Okay, that was a nice game. I had a deadly advantage, but it didn't felt as it was, as if it was. There was a blue spike. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not. Check. Oh no, that's not a bug. Oh, I'm a complete idiot. There was a free rook. Oh, should not lose that. Because a rook on that side. Yeah, okay, that was not a bug. And after I completely collapsed because of what specifically? Yeah, that's not great. This move, seriously? I would never find this idea. Otherwise, 0171 was the next on the list. 0171. Again, that looks super weak. It is not, but too hard to find. Okay, let's see what made me back to life. Yeah, it was taking the knight. If he didn't take the knight, he could have gone for a rook there, which is quite good, since even if I take there, then that's check, he takes, but since I'm pinned, he takes. Hello, Carlos, welcome there. So we get that. Okay. So we are one victory to the 7th dan, and we just get some money. And this time I really hope that I will be able to conclude that. Yeah, that's chess, not taekwondo or karateka. Those are more smooth. All right, we go for side elephant against center elephant, and it's the first time of the day that we are playing that opening. And so I go for the solid defense with Han. We prepare the knight here. Yes. And after, just aim for the rook. Okay, knight there is not an issue. Knight there. That we do some exchange, but I'm okay. I will leave him take my knight if he goes there, but I'm not sure that's the way to go. So now rook there could be expected, and I push. Oh, you saw that game. You know that I have no idea what they said, because the automatic translation is not really relevant, and I never had a chance, so you know better than me what has been commented on that game. Alright, so I just push there, I guess. All right, that's what we said before. We let him go there, but maybe it's time to wake up an elephant. Yeah, I probably sacrifice it quite quickly. So we have a file there that could be actually betterly used. Okay, elephant there, I'm expecting. What if I check? It's not doing so much. Can I trap the rook? That's a good question, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just take my time. So this elephant may have annoying squares. He also have some counterplay, but by pushing in the center. At the end of the day, I have this. No, I live in France. Yeah, I never went to South Korea actually, because the World Cup was in China, and I had not a chance to go there for now. But maybe one day. Okay, I'm getting tired of speaking. All right, so knight or pawn takes, that will be a complete different setup, because yeah, but the knight will be in a bad square. So maybe the best is to prepare the push by cannon there. Yes. Okay. Oh, I don't have plan yet to go to Korea, sadly. Okay, so you go from September to October. No, we won't. We won't be able to catch up there. I don't know when I will go. I don't know if there is a. We haven't received the invitation for the World Cup. I don't know if there is one this year. I don't know even if there is one, if I will be able to join. Yeah, can't predict so much yet. A knight there will be a bit passive, and that. Okay. I guess I'd have to do like that so I can forget the idea about using the pawn. You have a check there that's not doing so much. Oh, but I will be able to recycle the knight. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Till when you play today, I don't really know. I think I want to be to reach the 7th dan, and after, if one of you wants to play a casual game, we can do that. But I guess I don't know, probably like half an hour. Problem is, I'm not sure we'll be able to win that game, so that will put us back to 13 victory. So cannon check is a bad idea, because there is an elephant and a knight, so no chance. All right. What? Oh, you mean the Japanese guy? I think knight there is the only idea. Yeah, I'm not sure they are Yakuza. No, they are the Japanese that play Korean chess. They are mostly from a Korean background that immigrated. I'm not sure the Yakuza that they do some martial arts, but not this kind. Okay, so if we bring a cannon, we could get a rook, but there's no fast way to do so. So I go for my first idea, which is to break that open. We have a weakness there that we need to fix by bringing the king and linking the guards. We have some holes on that file, but seems he didn't want to go for that. And yeah, that would have been great to be able to jump here and threaten that pawn and maybe the check, even if the elephant can come back. We'll see. But I'm happy to trade that weak pawn for an elephant. Yeah, cannon takes, that put the cannon slightly out of position. And now what if I just push? That looks interesting. Okay. This. Because that's really a target. I know there was a lot of sacrifice, but I have the knight, I have a lot of people here. Okay, that's a weak structure we are seeing here, but he pushes and he's fine. So I will activate my rook this way. Is it too much workout? Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't gone on your stream. I tried to pass by at some point. Okay, cannon back. He needed indeed to recycle that. And now there should be an opening somewhere, but I can't really see it. I almost gave a rook, which is not the way to go. Okay, let's try that. Cannon check doesn't work because I have my elephant. That elephant is good. The only counterpart is that it's blocking this own elephant. Yes, but okay, so now cannon check will be played and rook kind of a checkmate. Okay, that's the way to defend. Yes, and if rook check, I bring that here and the knight covers. Or I go with the knight, but no, that's way better to do that. Okay. The good news is that our elephant is in a good shape. So he will try something else, take and take. But when I take, my elephant here will protect, so we are completely safe. give us time to take this one. Oh, I forgot that. No. If I go there. See you, Petrus. Thanks for passing by. I gave that guard. That was quite important piece. Okay, let's say go there. Cannon takes. So we have a nice potentially rook takes, because let's not forget that if I can move the cannon and check, the elephant will take. So I'm expecting on rook there, I'm okay. Yeah, so I just take this one. Yeah, that's too much Korean for me to read. Okay, good. Vaccine. That makes more sense than vacation. Okay, if it doesn't take the rook, that will be complicated because I have this is almost checkmate. That's a messy game. Okay, I was expecting rook there. But that's a bad continuation. If I go there, okay. If he takes the rook, I think I had a checkmate, like elephant checkmate. Rook takes check seems okay. Elephant check, king there. That elephant is saving the game because I could take and checkmate. Okay, I don't see a way to save my rook, so I will trade. But I guess the computer will show us a better idea in the end. Yeah, I do. I play Age of Empires sometime, the 2. That's a very nice game. You play that game also? That's a classic. I don't like the 3 of the series, but the 2 is definitely a killer. Okay, so check. I don't really care. Knight takes, rook double check. All right, the idea is if he moves the elephant, I have mate. Check. That's not a surprise. He can take, but I don't care. I should win this because even if he check, I go there, and that's actually a safe spot. Yeah, I'm not sure you need such a big configure graphics to run Age of, but you need Windows 10 at least, for what I remember. But yeah, that's definitely a game that a lot of people from our generation play when they were younger. Knight takes. Okay, I can win a rook. There is a rook here, so I won't lose that opportunity. And I think that's game over after that. There's not enough. Okay, we got that 7th dan. Up. I don't think the... Oh no, okay, the computer worked. So it was slightly even, but I did a bad move. Cannon there, okay, that's... Oh, okay, no, the blue bar is a bug, probably because I watched the time. Okay, so even that was fine, and knight there was the mistake. Not okay. So it was better to do the combination on that side. Here, the only real move is to take, because if you... And now, I guess that's the idea, is to take the cannon. Yeah, and he can't take back. And the difference is that... oh, sorry. The difference is that when I do it my way... No, okay. Let's find that game again. Yeah, but I lost the bar. Ah, misplayed. But when I do it my way, he can sacrifice the rook, and if I do elephant check, he can go on that file because there is not anymore the cannon blocking, and that's what was slightly better, even though I'm +4. Okay, this was the good move. Take. That's -3. Knight there. Okay, rook there was slightly better because that's a checkmate threat. And if elephant goes there to block it, that's the same threat. Okay, that was a better defense, but that's still in very good shape. There. -4. And here, I guess, cannon check. Yep, cannot check, and that's game over. All right, I think I stopped there. That was a longer stream than most of time, but now we reached the 7 dan, and yeah, we are close to a very good elo, 5,000. So thanks for having passed by. Most of the time I stream in the morning, French time, but this time it was in the afternoon. So anyway, thanks for having passed by, and I wish you a very good weekend. See you around. Bye bye.